The second map I want to talk about in this video series is Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is again a capture a flag map, so in essence it's very simple. The same mechanics count for this one. The big difference here is spawn locations and where you can rest. And that really matters on how you play the match out. If you spawn, you need to keep aware of this when you're capturing a flag. For more in depth, about momentum, I prefer you go to Warzone Gulch one again. Again, this is all about momentum. Nothing has changed. You get a flag. Same with stealth. Whoever finds the Guardian Druid stealth will have the momentum. Whoever stops Demon Hunter will have the momentum, and so on and so forth. The big difference here is how to escape and how to actually play out the escapes. First of all, you want to keep in mind the spawn points. The Alliance have one spawn here, and one spawn here, whereas the Horde has one spawn here, and one spawn down here. These spawns are very important to keep an eye out on, because depending on where your team spawns, you want to run different locations and different ways. And Alliance side, for escape route, you want to try and run this way around. Away, especially, it's important you run this way as well, because I'm just going to do this a green color. No, I'm going to keep it red actually. Right here, and right here, there's a Berserk. And you do not want to run into an enemy with a Berserk. If you run into an enemy Berserk or they're able to pick it up while chasing you down, you're going to have a bad time, because they'll be dealing a lot of damage. For Alliance, as I said earlier, you want to run this way around, regardless of the situation. Very seldomly do you want to run all the way down here, because that's a far way to run. That's really far. It's actually even further than having to run from the Horde side over here. Because on the Horde side, this hut, in my opinion, is easier to cut around, whereas this hut, it does have the advantage of having a more easy regeneration right here. Whereas the Horde's one is over here, more in the open field. But this one is a faster path, and it's more accessible, and more people actually do screw up, because you can vortex people, you can typhoon them into water, and make them slower. So this path is more safe to run than this path over here. Last but not least, there's the obvious path for the Horde is just to go down here and, oops, wrong color, is go over here and just wait it out. You do have some tree trunks. This tree trunk specifically is a tree trunk I try to use a lot. Right here, you can try and LOS or line of sight your enemies around that tree trunk. That way you'll essentially just be running around in circles. Do be careful you do not line of sight your healers if need be. Try to make your healer stick on you so you run around with them in a circle. This of course risk is said because you might line of sight it. Additionally, inside there are the upstairs. Both it's here, you can go upstairs. Oops, that's the wrong one. Here you go. You can go upstairs here, and you can go upstairs here. Going upstairs is very important for two reasons. Especially you have a priest defending, or a guardian druid who has a typhoon instead of vortex. You can bop people off. If you bop people off, stick to the wall afterwards so they can't attack you, shadow step you, or whatever they want to do back to you. You want to try and bop them off without them being able to come back up and them having to waste time running all the way around to get to you again. I believe that is it for Twin Peaks, really. There are, of course, some more specific options to do or ways to escape. I actually do want to talk about this for a bit, and that's the flap. Guardian Druids, I believe, is the best Guardian, or Druids in general, are best to capture flags on this map. And that's for one very specific reason. The flap. If you guys don't know, if you go Boomy Affinity or a Moonkin Affinity, or you are a Boomy, you can get a spell from the Dream Grove called Flap. Flap will essentially allow you to, as it says, flap your way away from the enemies. What you want to do is, when you're right about here, on this side, or this side, depending on where you want to go, you want to go this way due to where your spawn is. You use Wild Charge first, and you flap your way through. I'm just going to show this quickly in game, as it's a very easy mechanic to actually learn. Just going to go up here to Orbus because it doesn't really matter much. So what you want to do It's very simple. You jump up, control, or you use your thing, and you flap. This will give you a lot of momentum and enable you to escape and fly very, very far. You can fly over a bridge, actually. I hope this video helped out, and if you want to know more, you can always follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my channel. I will be putting out the rest of the videos for other tactics for these maps. As said, I do not believe this is a format to go in depth, as it will take a long time, and I doubt a lot of people want to sit here for an hour listening to me. But if you're interested, do hit me up on Twitch, and I will be answering all the questions I can. So thank you.